Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about GRF in Minecraft Console Editions. Now, a lot of people don't know what this is, so I kind of wanted to explain why this is kind of a cool thing in Console Editions, and kind of explain how we can modify it, and exactly what we can do with it, and kind of why we should be excited for it, because it's going to be coming to Universal Minecraft Editor in the near future. So I'm going to be showing you guys a very good example of GRF editing, so if you guys will enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you do leave a like on it, but let's get right into it. So as you can see, when you start up the tutorial world, you get these little pop-ups here. So you get things like press A, press B, stuff like that. So what's cool about these pop-ups is that pretty much they're all using this thing that we call GRF. And pretty much what GRF is it pretty much is a game rule file, which allows us to kind of customize what are the game rules and some cool things that happen when you play the game. So for example, when we start the world, we pretty much just start with this text block that pops up, and then we get stuff in our inventory, stuff like that. So I press the B button. Also get to press A to continue, and it shows things like text and some buttons as well, and so cool like that. Images shows things like that, has an image database, and so we can open our inventory, and so it gives us a piece of steak which you don't normally spawn in, and also does things when you do things in your inventory and stuff. So let's go ahead and turn on our HUD so you can see as well. But basically, when you spawn in the tutorial world, the standard, you spawn with 6 hearts and 6 hunger. And so this is what we call the GRF stuff. So this is all through GRF editing. So pretty much when a player spawns into the world for the first time, they're given all these effects. So you can modify things like their hunger, their health, what they spawn with in their inventory. So I got the steak, I had the health, I had the hunger. And so those were all modified using that, and things like the text box. So as we kind of walk to certain areas and stuff like that, it's going to pop up more and things like that. So pretty much what this can be used for is pretty much customizing maps, where if you want to have it so that if somebody opens a chest and grabs an item, then a text box will appear. Or if somebody spawns in a world for the first time, then they'll spawn with a book that tells them the rules and stuff like that. And so one of this, here's an example. This is when you pick a music disc like this, then it kind of gives you a text message sometimes saying hey, you found this and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But since I closed out of it, it's not going to show. But basically, when you collect each of the music discs, it'll say you found this music disc, which is pretty cool. And so then you can do that for any item. You can give items a GRF message that then it displays something. So if you wanted to tell a person about that, see like this for example, like this text box here, as you can see, pretty cool. So just kind of as you walk into this area, not sure exactly how that works, but it's pretty cool. So I accidentally hit the A button because I wanted to jump, but there we go. So pretty much it just pops up a bunch of these, tells us. You guys get the idea by now. And so why this is really exciting is that there's so many map making possibilities you can do with this. That's a help message there. I think I've seen dirt before, but what's cool about this is custom map making. You can have so many cool adventure maps where you pretty much just kind of tell players what an item is. So if you want to tell a player this item is supposed to be this, and let's say you have I don't know, what's a random item, let's say you have an emerald block, but let's say it's the super cool emerald block, and then something really fancy about it, a super cool description. And so it's pretty much just a way to kind of tell players messages without having to use signs or books. So I guess you could use books and have them so when they spawn with it they can do that, but the idea is that there's so many cool things. You can just have custom messages just for the first time somebody joins, and it just kind of feels cool to have something like that. And so this is something that's being worked on in Universal Minecraft Editor. So this is something that we can see coming to this editor soon. So we'll be able to make our own messages like these and stuff like that. And so these GRF messages only exist on console editions, I believe, just because the existence of tutorial world. This is the reason that this exists, is so that they can make things like this. But we can then go ahead and make our own GRF stuff. So if we want to do that, we can go ahead and do that. And I think that's really cool. So I can see myself using it a lot, just for my maps and stuff like that. But I'm going to be doing lots of tutorials and stuff on it when it comes out, so if you guys do want to see that, of course, then you'll have that to look forward to, because I'll be showing you guys how to do all these things once this feature comes out, and when it comes out I'll be talking about it, showing it off for you guys. And so if you guys want to make some of these things for yourself, then you can go ahead and watch those videos when they come out. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll let you guys know when this is a thing. But I kind of want to do a brief explanation explanation as to what it is. As many people don't know what GRF editing is, I thought I would clarify it a little bit and kind of make sense of it to some people that are not aware, so that they can kind of go ahead and, you know, be aware and, you know, maybe look into using it sometime in the future. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.